Coach's comments with head coach Rocky Russo are brought to you by Southside Auto Tech after the Stars pick up a 5-1 win over Omaha here this evening. And Rocky, this was one a little bit of a scoring kind of group down a little bit. 2 goals in the second, 2 more in the third. Had to be pretty happy with this one, getting the win here tonight to take down Omaha. You've now won 5 of 6 against them this season.
It's good. I need a Taylor Wyatt sign. We got to vote for Taylor Wyatt for city council, right? That's my boy. He sold me my house when we moved here. Everybody here needs a vote for Taylor for city council. It's my guy. There he is. There he is. Everybody vote for Taylor. Thanks for coming out today, Taylor. We appreciate you and your support for the Stars. And your dad who supports us at the Orthopedic Center, right? Vote for Taylor. What do you want? You want to talk to me?
Let's talk about Klaus Weinbergs. 2 goals for
We
him
should
here
talk
tonight.
about Klaus Weinbergs.
Second time this year he's had a multi-goal game, both against Omaha. What stood out about his play tonight?
Man, Klaus is just trending in the right direction. He's a guy that, the Euros sometimes have a hard time adjusting, and then once he started to adjust, then he was gone for so long for World Juniors. He's had some injuries this year, and he's really trending in the right direction. He's playing hard. He's competing. He's winning his battles. He's playing with some confidence now, and he was around the net. Right, you get rewarded. We tell the guys all the time, if you want to score goals, you got to go where the goals are, right? If you want to be a duck hunter, you got to go where the ducks are. And so for our guys, it's get to the front of the net. And I think that he's been doing that, and he got rewarded for it.
2 goals for him tonight. Another guy who had a big night, Jack Larrigan. 3 assists from him here tonight. Boy, I mean, he was setting everyone up, it felt like. What stood out about him?
Jack's playing with some confidence too, right? And Jack's one of those guys that he's uber talented. It's never been a question of if he's going to put it together. It's just kind of a matter of when, and that's a developmental thing. And sometimes it takes guys a little bit longer. And the good part about Jack is, although he wasn't always on the score sheet, he's doing good things. He's killing penalties, and he's working 5-on-5, and now he's starting to produce a lot more here in the second half of the year, and I think it's a sign of great things for him to come in the future.
This was an interesting game in the second period. You guys were up 1-0 after 20 minutes, and you kind of did something you did a lot early in the season. You kind of get a couple of goals close together. Felt like that changed the course of this game, the goals by Ludke and Weinbergs the second of the game.
It did. We popped a couple there early in the second and take a 3-goal lead, and that prompts a goalie change for them, and they've got some riches in their net. There's no question about it. You've got Michael Harabel, who's going to be a high NHL draft pick, and you got Kevin Pash, who's an absolute stud. So, if you take one out, you put the other one in, you're in a good spot either way. And I thought Kevin played really good for them, although he let 2 up. Both of them were very difficult saves to make, but he kind of settled it down for them a little bit, and we also didn't get a ton of chances. We killed some penalties there, and I think 3 penalties in the second period. And so we weren't really able to gain a whole lot of momentum 5-on-5, but we did a good job killing those penalties. And sometimes that's what brings momentum to the bench, even though you're not generating a lot of offense.
You entered tonight saying you want to see things improve 5-on-5. Do you feel like that things improved in the way you wanted after tonight's game? Yeah,
it's a good step in the right direction. Obviously, we scored a great power play goal there at the end, but us working and extending our possessions and creating some offense. We didn't have our usual shot volume tonight, but I thought we took advantage of some good chances and were able to finish. And you get 4 power play or 4 5-on-5 goals. I think that's a good sign of things to come.
Absolutely. Well, Rocky, thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's the
Don't forget about my boy Taylor Wyatt. Vote for Taylor, City Council.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. This has been Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.